if I cancel this exam, how do you recommend I study for November? I've been studying for over a year, and I need a little bit of time away after a few weeks of rigorous study. Yeah, that's totally fine. Take off this weekend. Take off the next week if you want, if you've been pushing yourself really hard. Instead, use this time to relax, to reorient yourself, anything else that may have been slipping by the wayside. Take time to make that right, whatever it is. And then from there, come up with a new plan of attack. Maybe you use a new study plan. Maybe you use a new course. Maybe you get different books. Maybe you schedule your life in a different way. You orient your study, if you already have a strong foundation, by focusing on your weak areas, some time devoted to weak areas, some time devoted to full-length exams, or time sections if you can't do a full exam on a given day, but you still want to do something. And identify what your weak areas are. Look back at your recent exams, the most recent 5 to 10, and analyze those by question type, analyze those by their method of reasoning, and focus on analyzing them in detail, as I've discussed, as well as arming yourself with the right resources that you need to get the most out of that prep. So if you haven't gotten all the explanations you need, or you haven't gotten all the guides you need, then make sure you get what you need, whatever it is. I have plenty of explanations and guides and other resources on my website to check out. And if something did not go well about test day in particular today, whether nerves or anxiety kicked in or you did not simulate it as fully as possible, consider getting my new test day success course. There's a link to it in the description below this video. And that really goes over all the nuts and bolts of what you need to be doing differently. Also consider the test day checklist, because that covers all the little items and details that you might not have thought of this time around. So see what you could be doing differently. Make sure that you aren't missing anything in your prep, and hold yourself accountable. Have a plan. And if that plan involves taking off the next few days or the next week, totally fine. But make sure that you're also budgeting for whatever else might come up between now and then. So if any major holidays are coming up, any major life events, if you're in school and you might be having midterms between now and then, focus on that. So have a plan. Think about this all now rather than in the final week before your exam. And don't just do exams, randomly, bit by bit, and get so focused on the spreadsheets and all the tracking. Really focus on the structure of what you're doing and have a reason for why you're doing it.